Hi, I'm reading words that I wrote. In an attempt to keep content flowing while doing my darndest to ignore the lack and polish of quality, I am releasing this video with minimal editing, mostly because I don't know how to use Premiere Pro yet. Probably why there's words on my face, because I don't know how to do title cards yet. The working title is TnT Side Quests, maybe Teeny Tales. It's a work in progress, just like the technical and scheduling issues with trying to play a game when everyone is in different states and time zones. Feel free to throw suggestions while I avoid eye contact because I'm still reading. Anyway, hope you enjoy this little sidetrack adventure, meant really to help us get our gaming muscles back in shape because despite the regular release of these podcasts, we haven't actually played in like almost a year. Also, eventually we'll get into the dungeon space itself, and I borrowed heavily from an adventure published in Dungeon Magazine 150, and that is a significant number for anybody who actually subscribed to that magazine. It was the last physically published one. This particular adventure was written by Jason Bullman, art by Julie Dillon, which may or may not appear in this video. I don't know. And Rob Lazzaretti. He did something. I'm not sure what. There was a symbol next to his name. I don't know how to interpret it. But his name is credited. So thank you to those people for making this something that I saw and caught my eye and decided to throw at the players. Also, you see these smudges on the camera? That's why you should be careful where you point lasers, because it causes damage, apparently. And I learned that the hard way. Onto the thing.
Oh, Reaper?
Here comes Malcolm.
Where did it go?
Who died?
Hello.
Why is everybody?
Oh, it's here. Because we've been waiting for an hour.
An hour and 45 minutes.
Hey.
We all ended up just doing our own thing. Dylan, I don't even know where he is.
Oh, are you kidding me?
All right, find Dylan. Somebody...
Oh, no, don't look at it. Don't left.
He said he was going to make chicken nuggets or something.
I'm here.
Yay.
Ew.
All right, I'm going to attempt to play background music again. Let me know if it's impossible to deal with. At least for the time being. Let's see. All right, is everybody actually at least halfway listening to me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And tons of enthusiasm. That's the way we want it. Am I coming through clear on my microphone?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't hear myself in my own headphones, which is why I need a new microphone. Do you guys like the smudges that came from me shining a laser into my camera, and now they're permanent smudges?
Yes.
I can't even.
3 dots.
Yeah, you see them on my face, like it's on my forehead right now. That smudge, and
Oh, those black. I thought that was my screen.
Nope. I know. No, for a while I was like, I couldn't tell if it was the camera or the screen, but Trinity helped me verify it is absolutely my camera, and it's more than likely because I shined a laser into the fucking lens. Don't do it. It's bad. Something before we get started. Okay. How much of a problem do you guys have if we quote unquote, like, essentially start the entire thing over again because like everybody seemed between the technical issues and everybody being kind of like, ugh, it felt like the beginning of it was just me talking a lot and you guys, except like just a whole lot of not a lot going on. Plus, I have more stuff to do at the beginning of it.
I don't mind.
Do it.
That you guys, here's the thing: for the stuff that you guys were genuinely surprised about, act like you're surprised again this time.
Wow.
We'll see how good of actors you guys are.
Wow, I'm a bald dwarf.
Yep. But basically, just keep in mind, even if you want to play your character like relatively like quiet or subdued or whatever, it still helps for anybody. Like basically, kind of what Malcolm was saying with his character is like, oh, well, I'm going to walk around and sniff the ground, stuff like that. Just whatever your character is doing in any given situation, even if it's just standing there and being surly, say that you're standing there and being surly.
That's because I'm the best actor here.
Wait, how you do that? How you change your background?
Oh my god, do we access every time?
Once again, I'm the best actor here. Only the best actor did that.
And that's why you're an hour and 45 minutes late, because we have to wait.
I had to act.
But not fast.
I'm in a movie. Oh, that was a good one.
Act fast, not me.
Wait, what just happened?
I'm in a movie. Ew, what is that?
I hate him.
It's like, well, hello, didn't see fancy you here behind me.
Wait, what happened? It said pin video.
I don't know what's going on. I like how Woody keeps popping out from behind you. But anyway, yeah, we're basically gonna kind of, like more or less start from the beginning again. So you guys are gonna have to hear me say a lot of the same stuff. But oh well. Hopefully I make it a little bit smoother this time. So back to the beginning.
Wait a second. Wait.
What?
My hold on. My Zoom is glitching.
All right. Try to ew.
I'm mischieving.
That's disturbing.
All
right, everybody do a real quick microphone check. So everybody thinks, okay, once again, I sound clear. Dylan, talk for a minute.
Yes.
It's echoey, but we're like, that's something else we got to do is like create sort of a non-echoey area around us while we record. But
am I in the echoey area?
Extremely, yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Dylan, you're in a giant room with bland walls, and that you're probably in the most echoey space out of anybody. That's not good.
How do you screenshot like the screen? I forget.
Yes.
I don't know. I really don't know. I no idea.
Bro, I'm still trying to figure out how to make the background.
That's jeez Louise. That's under I don't remember what that's under. Someone help him. I'm busy doing other things. All right.
I'm not using a computer, so I don't know what it looks like. So, the iPad's different.
Either way, we're gonna have to work with what we got. That's all we got for right now.
Malcolm, how you change it?
Better microphones and better everything else. All right.
I'm looking at my English class.
Well, we're working now, so pay attention.
Imagine taking English class.
I know, right?
Imagine taking English.
Oh my goodness. Are we ready at all? Are we prepared? Yeah. Are we prepared to begin again? All right.
Man, I'm waiting for this woman to email me, but she ain't doing that.
All right. It is Saturday. Anyway, back to the beginning. We're going to start all over. The four of you find yourselves at the very edge is what is considered the nation of Usteri. A nation founded by literal devils and allows all discarded and disenfranchised sentient beings a place in their land as long as they follow the laws. The many, many convoluted and seemingly contradictory laws. Other than the literal chains and collars currently holding all of you in a row, chain gang style, the only thing that the four of you have in common is that you each broke one or more of these laws in a most unforgivable way. All of you have been sentenced to monius moralis, more commonly referred to as death duty. You will be set to a task, and your survival and well-being is considered forfeit in its execution. But should any of you survive, there is a chance for a lessened sentence or even parole. Right now, you are all standing in a row, wearing bare-thin prison rags. Your legs and arms shackled and waiting for this task. Surrounding you is a mostly desolate plain with rolling hills towards the horizon to roughly like the northeast, and scattered shrubs and patches of wild grass. Several hobgoblin soldiers in dark armor are holding your chains taut in case any of you get any ideas of escape. A tall, statuesque figure, an exquisite half-plate, yet still showing signs of being battle-worn, rides an equally fearsome steed towards all of you as you squint in the morning sun, trying to make the figure out. The hobgoblin soldiers all salute. And before this person starts speaking, once again, everybody very quickly describe what your character looks like, nothing else.
Ooh. I mean, I got a picture right here.
I'll go first.
So,
Remember, this is also going to probably be a podcast. Yes, basically.
Got a picture right here.
Oh my
Wait, I
goodness.
want pictures.
so this is for the premium viewers that watch the Zoom call too. Okay, so basically I am I'm a gnoll.
You're a gnoll.
Which is like a modern day hyena kind of.
Well, you're it's like if a hyena, almost like I don't say werewolf, but you're a hyena man. You're like a hyena man.
Yeah, like a humanoid hyena.
Yeah, there we go.
But I have like gray skin. I got like little patterns on me. I don't know if those are tattoos or just like how I was born.
You don't know how you got those.
I have a luscious hair, mane of brown, flowy locks.
You sure they're
Probably dirty and covered in fleas, but you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have big gnarly teeth, big ears. I kind of hunch over, and then I have like rags on for clothes and like fingers for jewelry. But I mean, it's pretty stylish. I mean, I'm working it. So, I have like two short swords, I guess.
But not yet. Not yet. You don't.
Oh yeah, not yet. But I will get them.
My character, he's green. And he look like a little devil. He's little. He's like the size of a cat.
Yep.
Hold on. Let me see the picture.
Size of that cat.
Oh.
Yeah, he wanted to be near me, so I made him a little bed.
He has horns. He has a little tail. He has 3 toes. He's skinny. Yeah, he's really skinny, I think. But,
yeah, you're essentially just a tiny little green guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Thank you for the picture.
I'm playing as like a bald dwarf. He has like a white beard. Yeah, I mean it's just a small dwarf. I don't know.
I mean, he's short, but he's
not
he's
small,
stocky. He's got some muscle. He's got some strength to him.
You have a picture for the class to see.
Sure, why not?
Do you?
It's a picture. Yeah.
We need to start. I guess I need to take the time to credit the artist for all these things. I'll be part of my homework later.
Yeah.
The artist for mine was image.png.
Stupid.
Mine was like Frick Loft Green.
Maybe. All right, Trinity. What about you?
Don't know what the armor do.
I am bald. I am blue.
Make it more clear.
I am bald.
There you go.
I am blue, and I am blind.
You're not blind.
I'm not blind, but I have a veil over my head.
You do. Your eyes are currently covered by not even a veil. You actually just have like a thick rag that's just like tied around your face right now.
And I got glowy tattoos.
Yeah.
Here's my bald-headed self.
Once
His
again,
glowy tattoo self. More pictures for you to credit. And here's
Hey, get that out of here. Those were reference pictures I sent the kids. Okay, to help them visualize. But yes, all of you are standing there, and you don't know each other at all. It's the first time y'all spent even any time around each other. So anyway, all of you are standing there, chained up. The hobgoblin commander of sorts speaks.
I take off the label. We ain't sponsored.
Sure.
I'll take off the medal.
So, you are the ones to be set to hunt Tragibor. And as she speaks, she rides her steed back and forth while addressing you. I am Captain Izzet of the Dark Blood Bannermen, and I will assign you your Moranus Morales. Tragibor is a renegade mage, and his treasonous crimes against the great nation of Ustari are far worse than what any of you have done. Even you, wild beast of Yuganoth. And she eyeballs Grease when she says this.
I snarl.
Well, and by the way, yeah, you definitely have a muzzle on too. So yeah, you're extra irritated. Tragibor has earned the judgment of immediate execution. You are our instruments in this. And at this moment, each of you have placed in front of you the items, weapons, and armor befitting your individual specialities. Your chains are unlocked by the guards standing next to you. So,
Yeah.
yay!
Run away!
I
Sure.
stretch and start licking myself.
Immediately, like, do that thing where you, like, lift up your leg and into your crotch. And the reason is because your crotch isn't filthy enough. You gotta add some spit to it.
Ew.
And she can, and Asit continues. You will continue to wear the collars currently affixed around your necks. They will keep you honest.
What do you mean honest? I'm very honest.
And she looks at you, and she's like, oh, she just kind of looks at you, and she goes, yes, an honest thief.
I'm not a thief. I pay bills. I have rights.
She continues to ignore you at this point. You will continue to wear the collars. Our scouts have pinpointed Tragibor's current whereabouts. He has encamped in an old military outpost from a bygone era, roughly a half-day's walk against the southeastern slopes of the Salt Rose Hill Ridge. Reports of other creatures moving through the area indicate he has made alliances with other beings. Keep this in mind. Any creatures that come between you and Tragibor have forfeited their lives. Deal with them appropriately. But if any creatures can be reasoned with and choose to abide the laws of the great nation of Ustari, they are allowed to make amends and joy. At this, another creature rides up on a horse. This is a tall and lanky humanoid dressed in dark, odd-looking armor, where the places where you think the creature would be the most vulnerable seem to be the most exposed. Almost like some parts of the armor just completely missing. It has a lipless mouth filled with pointed needle-like teeth and a large, single decorated horn protruding from the back of its head, twisting over with the tip pointing at whatever its beady eyes happen to land on. It looks at your group with disgust. Isaac continues. To ensure your ongoing compliance with your orders, you will be escorted by Warden Okonaquis. The Warden can activate your collars at their discretion. Isaac looks at the Warden and nods as she rides her horse away. They are all yours. And then she calls around behind herself, Dark Bloods, follow me. And all of her soldiers immediately drop what they're doing, gather their things, and walk in step behind her. The Warden watches as they leave.
He's doing something, making him bark.
Yeah, I know, he's also away from his microphone.
He's banging
anyway.
on something.
Once out of earshot, the Warden finally turns around and addresses the group of all of you.
Shh.
All right, worms, you're going to do exactly as I say. If you stray from my commands, I will bring you to your knees. And you, Witch, keep your gaze away from me. And he's saying this directly to Trinity's character.
Ew.
The warden holds out the staff, and an immediate feeling of dread fills all of you. You can feel your collar being tugged in the direction of, like, if he moves the staff to the right, to the left, you can feel there's like almost like a magnetic connection between it. Now turn. You all have a long walk ahead of you. What was that?
I just said kinky.
Who's your daddy now?
Ew.
What the?
And so what do you guys do?
I
Nice, Dylan.
start. I walk on all fours. That's how I
Yeah,
want
we
to
start going, right?
So
We got all our stuff on.
I cast mage armor.
Yeah, let's go.
You cast mage armor. Yeah, no, and I'll just for so now that they are all armored, Marlon's character, his dwarf, other than the white beard coming out from underneath, you absolutely cannot see any of his skin, his face. In fact, earlier when you were all squinting in the morning sun, the dwarf had the hardest time seeing. But now that he's got the special helmet on, filled with like multiple holes, he seems a lot more comfortable with what's around him. But he looks, and his armor's made out of stone essentially, not even out of metal.
That don't even exist in Minecraft. You breaking rules.
What?
Stone armor.
So it only exists in Minecraft?
No, it
it's
doesn't
not a
exist.
thing.
Oh, well, we're
He's
not playing
breaking
that.
the rules.
We're not playing.
Bruh, I just modded my game.
I can do whatever I want. So yeah, you guys begin this walk down. Once again, there's not really there's the way you guys are walking. There's roughly like you're using the mountains. There's like mountains far to the I guess the north of you, and you're walking essentially around this mountainous area. But between that, there's lots of brush. There's lots of there's trees, but not you wouldn't really call it a forest. And you're always using that as a landmark. And you guys are traveling it's kind of a road, it's kind of a path, but like barely. Like it's clear. It's certainly not paved. You know, it's just, but it's like it's the most clear like way to get to where you're going. Do you guys do anything before the first leg of your journey, or for this first leg of your journey?
I'm just walking around like playing a part, you know, being a dog. I'm like smelling them and like smelling their feet stuff.
Who's the biggest guy? Who's the biggest guy out of the whole group?
The tallest one is probably the
I'm trying to hop
female.
up because I don't feel like
Oh
walking.
my god.
Do you allow this?
No.
Yes, I do.
I elbow
I do
him
sneakily.
right away.
I sneakily do it.
No, before he even jumps on me. He's coming up on me, and before he even touches me, I'm like,
We don't have to roll. I sneakily do it.
Roll for stealth if you got stealth.
No,
Huh?
Y'all roll a d20?
You roll a d20 and you add either stealth or your dexterity. Whatever's higher. I don't even know.
Wait, okay, hold on. I gotta look at my stats.
Oh my goodness.
You said roll a d20 plus stealth?
Yeah, or dexterity, depending on what's what.
I got a 27.
I will say, due to how light he is, and like I said, really we need to start calling your characters by the name, even though you guys still haven't introduced each other. Let's start. So, you're Trinity. How do you want to pronounce your character's name that you don't know the name of? Huh?
Addis.
Oh, I thought it was Hades. Yeah, Hades. Before you know it, there's a small, once again, not very heavy, like literally the size of a cat. All of a sudden, it's like on your shoulder, just sitting there. And it's this little green horror
Body slam.
demon-looking thing.
I'm
What do you
about
do?
to.
What do you do?
I like reach behind, grab it by the neck, and then drop it and keep walking. Don't even look back. I look cool as heck.
I'm trying to find traveling music, but
There's no such thing.
Yeah. That sounds.
Cough.
Toss a coin to your witcher.
My name is Argaz. Did you hear me?
Yeah. Your name is Ardas.
Did you hear me?
Okay.
And so, what do you do? How do you handle this, Argos?
When she drops him on the ground, I run up and I start sniffing him. And like,
Are you trying to see like if she dropped food or something?
yeah, I'm like crazy.
And then I say, get back, little stupid dog.
And I jump back.
And then I said, what do you want? Like, you want a glizzy or something? And then I walk away.
It's stupid.
For right now, just to kind of paint the picture, as you guys are traveling, the warden actually keeps a pretty good distance between themselves and you guys. He's following behind you guys, even though he's on a horse.
I went to say this. Wait, okay, hold on, I can hear you now. I went to say like, I'm gonna be like, yo, that warden do ugly, but like I want to try to whisper, but like not really whisper. I want him to hear it. You know what I'm talking about? Like you know how you be whispering somebody, you like, yo, that dude ugly, but you want him to hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I know what you're saying.
Do the warden. I'm like, yo, that warden ugly, dude.
Who are you saying this to, or just to everybody?
Yeah, I just like say it.
All right. You know what? He actually doesn't seem like he overheard you. He seems like he's like just kind of looking off in the distance. He's kind of looking around. He's paying attention to you guys, but he's also just kind of like. He surprisingly didn't. He rolled really bad. He didn't hear you say that.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I do death.
And what is your character doing, Marlon?
Oh, I'm like far ahead of them because they're like messing around with each other. So I'm like, way too ahead now.
Who does this dude think?
I've been walking this whole time.
I want to see who does this dude think he is trying to think he a leader or something walking up. I want to walk right in front of him, like go right past. Like I want to go so far ahead of him, you know.
All right, Crawley, what do you do when this little green demon, it's like power walks past you?
I mean, Crawley he just keep on walking. He doesn't give a crap.
All right,
he's a little pissed off about the situation he's in, so he just wants to just keep going.
Just wants to keep.
He's kind of already accepted death, anyways.
He's like, I'm fine with this. All right, and I'll say, but as you guys are walking, when you guys come across it, you guys hear this before you see it, and of course, since it's kind of you're kind of in a very plain-like area, it takes a little. But as you walk up to it, it's obvious that let's see here. Basically, there is what I'm trying to think of how it's essentially a river. It's like a torrent of water, like from the area where like the mountainous area is, and it's coming from there. But it's a big torrent of water, and it's cutting directly across this where your path is, and there doesn't seem to be a clear way around it. So if anybody wants to either roll and by the way, this thing it's at least 20 to 30. I'd say about 20-25 feet wide. And the current itself is actually pretty steady, and if anybody wants to, can roll a nature check.
I will roll a nature check.
Go ahead.
Oh God.
And if you don't have nature, just add your I was gonna say I just either roll intelligence or wisdom or even just roll.
6.
A 6.
What is this thing? Is this a tree?
Yeah, exactly.
What is this body of water?
What I described is literally what you see. And as you guys all reach this before the warden does, so you guys have like a moment to like either discuss it, talk about it, try to figure things out before the warden walks up. Rides up on
we reach it's like a river.
It's like you see like whitewater rapids sort of deal. like actual rapids. Like like the water itself doesn't look. You actually don't know how deep it is, but it doesn't look like it's super deep. But there's a lot of water. It's rushing by, and there's it's uneven and it's frothing. And I was gonna say, I'm trying to think.
I want to run up and drink out of it.
Oh.
Yeah, easy enough.
I bum rush past all of them.
Yeah, just kind of dunk your head in it. First, roll a
Thickness check.
well, you literally just stick your head in it, just your head in it.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't need it like it. Just so you know, just from sticking your head in, you're if anything, you're surprised by that. Like the current is strong. Like if you had gone further into it, you would have had to fight against the blast of the water.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it's surprisingly cold, like very, very cold water. But other than that, it's actually it's very, very cold and refreshing, and actually very clean. Like compared to what you're used to, very clean water.
Yeah. I'm drinking it up.
Yeah, you're just like when dogs like the water's like frothing everywhere.
Going crazy in it.
All right, so eventually the warden rides up, and he's like, "What is this? There's not supposed to be a water. There's not supposed to be a river anywhere around here. What is any of you for? What is this? What's going on?"
I think that's water. This is a man-made river right here.
According to my calculations.
Do you think that, or are you lying about that?
I don't know. Wait, can I actually try to figure out though?
You can roll a nature check, or either roll and add your intelligence, because you probably don't have nature.
I'm very intelligent, I think.
We'll see. We'll see.
I got a high number, so it might not matter.
Wait. How do you? Are you rolling on your computer?
I'm rolling on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what I use. I just type in roll a d20.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
Like dice.
Okay.
Oh,
You're using the Google thing? Yeah, the Google thing.
Yeah,
is
I'm
great.
using the Google thing.
I'm using this.
You said intelligence?
Oh, look at you, Marlon. Look at that. You think this is so cool, don't you?
I got 19.
I've got all y'all's dice.
I got 19.
Oh wow, look at that. Y'all are
What about my purple? What about my purple ones? Where's that at?
What?
The cash money.
You mean all these?
Love?
Oh yeah, those are my cheating dice.
Oh my goodness. But anyway, you could tell from that suspicious and successful nature check. This water is almost certainly from snowmelt from the mountains. So this probably isn't a normal feature. There's probably just okay. You could have also pressed it like 800 times till it did that.
You just been fooled.
But the point is, like, whatever body of water this used to be, whether it was like a creek or not even existing, this water is almost certainly coming from. And you're like, you know what? The weather recently, this area, it's probably maybe it's like a seasonal thing, but yeah, the water is definitely coming from, and that's why it's so cold, also.
High Rothgar.
So you guys have, and so the warden is like, hey, do you tell the warden? Do you answer his question?
Yeah, I tell him.
Tell him what?
Got slapped.
Huh?
Tell him what?
You tell the warden
from the snow from the cave.
From the mountaintops, yeah. He's just like, well, the four of you figure out a way around it.
I'm like, all right, Mr. Stupid Head, I figured it out.
How you get around it?
I'm sitting down. I'm like, nah.
I mean, if you guys, does anybody want me to give you like, or does anybody want to roll? I say either.
No, I look
check?
around for like,
Wait.
is there like a pathway? I want to look around for like a bridge or something.
I have questions.
For you, yes.
I don't know if I should like ask you this by myself for like no one else listening.
You can write in the notes.
Okay.
Like put it like this. I could write, this message is secret, even though I said it out loud, and it's only gonna go to Trinity.
I can still see it.
No, you
All right,
can't.
Dream. Make sure you don't send it to the rest of the group.
It's like, let's put up.
Like, I hate these people.
Malcolm. All right. Oh no! I wrote it to the wrong person.
No, I'm leaving. I quit.
I put Malcolm's butt smells and sent it to
I quit the band.
I quit.
But I'm only pretending to quit. Are you writing me a secret message, Randy?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I was just like, why are you doing this? I'm like, don't you have a keyboard? Dylan wrote your. Anyway, to answer your question, Okay, roll a
Yeah.
roll a survival check or a wisdom check, whichever one you got.
Oh,
Because for you, because you're used to the nature and stuff. So
yeah, my survival's probably higher. Hold on.
Did you say like the current was like super fast or something?
yeah, you've seen a white wild rapid, right? Where people are on the little boats going down the thing. That's what it looks
Okay.
like. It's like
18
Go down
plus,
it.
18 plus 5.
yeah, that's.
Everyone got it too.
I will say you basically just from that and your experience dealing with things like this, you know that you can try crossing it, but you're going to be fighting the current the whole time, which you've probably done that before. And with your, you've like, I've done it. And you might get hit against the rocks. You might be washed a little bit down the river. You'll get across eventually. Or you can either try traveling towards the source of the water, where there might be like, it might be not quite as crazy, or it might be like a narrow place that's easier to cross. Or you could try going the other way just to see if it slows down and is easier to cross, or if there's maybe some other. Once again, it's either try it here where you know it's really difficult, or travel either north towards the mountains or away from the mountains to find another way across.
I have to come up with a voice. Nope, I'm not gonna do it yet.
I mean,
I just go. I
How about
want to go the way like towards where it's not as crazy. So I just
you want to head toward like not you want to head towards the source, which is like towards the mountainous area.
yeah, but
Okay.
I want to like.
I mean, if you would have, we're actually, you know what? Okay, so you said you don't want to talk though.
Not yet.
So is your character just run off towards the mountains?
No, I go
like a dog is like, where are you going?
No, I like snarl, and then I don't know if I want to see if they can hear me. Like I'm trying to like signal them, but I don't want to talk yet.
You could. Okay, so you're essentially playing charades, but with everybody else.
Yeah, I walk up to. Oh shoot, what's Trinity's character's name? I need to write these down. Moss.
It's spelled Haras. Haras.
I'm gonna change my name to it.
Trey, I'm gonna look in just a second at your Oh man, that's not what I was looking for.
Marlon, what's your character's name?
Crowley or Crowley?
Yeah,
Rowley,
it's
like from Dive Wimpy Kid.
Yeah, Rowley.
Let's see.
That's me.
I'll answer your question in a second, Trey. It's just taking me a little bit longer than I thought it would.
Dylan, what's your
My
character's name?
That's how you spell my name, bro.
What?
What is your character's name?
Hold on, I forgot. I gotta look at his name again.
Okay, quick question.
Yes.
How enlarged is enlarge?
You go from being a medium-sized creature to a large-sized creature.
Oh, you know what that means? That means with my hook, I can take you down, right?
Yeah, but you're not that character, so. But yeah, yes, Dylan. Technically, if he was large, he could. Yeah, but you have that. You have that. That's a standard ability for your type of dwarf.
So like,
Little dwarf.
so how big? Okay, so my question is,
Yeah.
would I be big enough to just like walk over to the other side, or like, is it just like?
It would make it a lot easier for you to cross.
Big old legs.
Like a lot. Yeah, a lot. Like yeah, for you, it would make it super easy to cross.
Wait, everybody.
Hey, let's all ride on your back.
Hey, y'all change your names to y'all character names on.
Oh yeah,
Ew.
that's actually a smart thing to
Greasy?
do.
Your name's Grease?
No,
Grease.
Grease.
How do I
You don't
change
have
the
a
name?
last name? Put your last name is Dog.
You get
I think
there's
I
a
got
couple,
a
there's
grease
a couple
dog.
of ways. You can just right click on your picture, like right click on your picture and go to rename.
Grease Dog.
Like
That's
I
your
will
name.
change mine to.
Okay, I see.
And sorry, Trey, it's taking so long. I just realized.
Name yourself NPC. Every NPC.
Free everyone else.
Gilly Grease. That's my name.
Ew, Gilly
You know what?
Grease.
Okay, you know what, Trinity? Okay, here's the thing. Technically, that's not how that spell works. but that's not how that spell works. But because this is once again, this isn't like a true heavy hardcore D&D game. I will, if you want to spend it that kind of a way, I will let you do that. Do you want to do that?
Yes.
Okay. So real quick. So real quick. Since Malcolm was describing what his character did first, what are you trying to do to get people's attention? Help figure things out.
I don't think I bark. What do I do?
Hyenas do sort of a like a.
Yeah, I kind of do that, but like in a deeper tone. Yeah.
Jinx is like, what the hell's going
I sound like I'm in pain. Yeah, I want to kind of like snarl, growl, and like. No, I just want to wait. Who's going across and who's following me?
Well, first, as you guys are all like doing all this stuff, I was about to call you Aya. So Haras, that's what you're doing. You're trying to figure out. So you're using a spell slot. You kind of you don't even get like, you just kind of like you close your eyes, you breathe in, a little image kind of shows up like a glowy thing that reaches from your head, and a couple like and you're the only person who senses this. Nobody sees this. Like streams of it start going in different directions, and in your head you're given more or less, let's say three, like your mental powers give you essentially the three most realistic options, which is kind of what I just told Malcolm's character Grease. You can either try crossing it, and it's going to be, you're gonna have to literally fight the current, and it's not even that deep. Like, it only gets deep right in the center, but it's more of just the rushing water. And if you lose the fight with the water, you're gonna get messed up on the rocks in some way, shape, or form. If you go up towards the mountainous areas, you're more likely to run into animals. Like, that's most of like the active beasts of area are active up there, so you might have an encounter with them. But you sense that there's a place where two jutting rocks are actually pretty close to each other, and you can easily cross that. Even though there's a little gap, you can easily get across that. Or if you travel the other way, there is something, you're not quite sure what it is, but you can sense there's something, somebody has constructed something to help you get across further down. Where it's not quite.
Is this like the Pathfinder spell?
It's kind of essentially she's utilizing like the
clairvoyance.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
So those are your three most realistic options, but you guys can also come up with that, and you're mainly going by what you know is your abilities. So you don't know everybody else's abilities.
With the rocks.
You want to leap across rocks?
I want to leap across the rocks with the gap.
All right, so you want to go towards the mountain. And that's the same place you wanted to go to, isn't it, Grease?
Yeah.
Okay.
Greasy grease.
Greasy squeezy. All right, everybody else. I mean, you got the warden is getting a little like, he's like, is nobody gonna talk amongst each other? I mean, I did forbid talking.
I turn to the warden and I'm like, can't you just toss us with your stick?
Oh.
And what did you say, Dylan?
I said, I don't like anybody here.
Here, I'm gonna change. There, I changed Dylan's name. I just realized I can change your guy. No, I misspelled it. It's
a Z.
Guys. Yep, our guys.
Look at that.
The warden goes, am I sensing the first signs of goodness, I can't think of the right word. He's like, am I looking at the first signs of treasonous actions against me?
What does that mean?
He's like, speak out of. He looks at both you and at Crowley. He's like, both of you speak and talk to me like that again, and you'll be sorry. Any,
I turn around and I go, ooh.
okay, roll a Constitution check.
Like the Grinch.
Yeah,
That's
roll
what
a Constitution check.
Yes, Coco, I agree.
You said roller Constitution?
Yes.
All right, I got a 16 plus Constitution. Wait.
Yours isn't gonna be high enough.
17 plus 1?
All right. Basically, you did pass. He lifts up his rod and he presses a section on it, and our guys, you immediately are just like, you feel like an overwhelming sense of like electric shock that like freezes you up, and you fall on the ground and you cannot move at all.
While I'm on the ground, I said, ooh.
You can't. Yeah, exactly. And you are down on the ground for, like, if this was like a vote at the next 3 rounds, you're just completely out of it. You can't do anything.
And I asked somebody to pick me up.
You're foaming at the mouth. You're just like. And he goes, and I could do that to any and all of you at the same time or individually. Anybody else wish to join him?
Ooh.
If it prevents me from thinking.
Did somebody pick me up?
Someone pick me up, bro. Hey, pick me up.
So how are we fording this river?
I pick up the dead cat and I toss him over.
Dead cat.
I turn into a bat.
Okay, so first roll a strength check to see how far you can throw him across the river.
All right. What's my pussy? I got a 4.
A 4. and like, you throw him not very well. Not Galactus, Jesus. Our guys, roll a dexterity check to see if you can change it to a bat before you hit the water. Due to this really bad throw.
You said dexterity?
Yeah, that's the best way I can think of. This is a reaction thing.
Because of my short,
I got
stubby
24.
arms.
Okay, yeah, you like, because when he starts to toss you, you're not completely out of your state of stupor from being shocked by your collar, and so like you almost hit the water before you turn into a bat, and then and once again, this is the first time you've turned into a bat since you've had this collar on. This collar for your bat form it's still there, and it's very heavy, and you realize you can barely fly with this collar on.
Dying.
But
get to the other side now.
He can fly to the other side. But if you try, he goes at this. The warden speaks. He's like, "Okay, we have to stay. If one of you crosses the river and the rest of us can't, you just have to stay close by."
Hey, warden, can you untighten this thing a little bit?
You can't speak while you're a bat.
Oh, so I fly over to the thing, right? I fly over to the other side.
And then what?
I land and I tell the warden, can you untighten this thing a little bit so I can fly?
He looks at you, and he just when you say that, he just looks at you and goes, "No." But of course, you can barely hear him because there's a bunch of splashing, crashing water. Because now,
what'd you say?
Four of you are. He just like. He just has this deep look of like regret and irritation, and he's like, he starts whispering, and like, not you, our guys, but anyone else can make a perception check or a wisdom check, whichever one you need to do, and if you want to hear what he's whispering to himself.
Wait, aren't me and Horace like going the opposite way or something?
Have you got nobody has said we're going this direction yet.
Oh yeah, we going.
I got a 9.
So I walk into the rocks. I'm gonna leap.
Okay, so
gracefully.
You said you got a 9.
Yeah, I hear it. Guess I'm just following these two wherever they're going.
I didn't hear the other 2 numbers.
I don't think they're rolling.
Oh, y'all didn't bother rolling? Just so you know, he wouldn't have let you guys just start walking off.
Oh.
Yeah. You guys would have just started to walk off. That's what I was saying.
Are we rolling again?
either perception or wisdom.
Whiz biz.
My passive perception is 11. Does that count as anything?
If you don't want to roll, then you can just leave it at that.
Oh.
Why did
So, I mean, passive is important, but right now, I mean, like, basically, if you don't roll, that's your highest number. If you want to if you want your perception to be above that, you got to at least try to roll.
I got a
3.
I got a 14.
Yeah, none of you hear what he's saying under his breath.
Suck my butt.
But yeah, if you guys start to go off at this, he's just like, I can't believe I have to treat you all like children. If I lose sight of any of you, I'm going to shock you. Is that
Then follow.
At this, he actually roll a Constitution check.
Dang.
All of us?
No, just the one who's speaking. The one
20.
who's on.
Dude.
Modify 20.
Oh, wait. Oh.
You still get shocked, but you drop to a knee, but you're not stunned.
Gosh.
Right, though.
Yeah, and like you guys are, it's painful, and you can feel like your limbs, like your power over your own body leaving you when this happens. So it's even when you quote unquote pass it, it's still not pleasant. So you're technically only out for like essentially like one round if you were in the middle of a fight. And he's just like he screams at the one that's across the way. He's Argos. He's like, you come back on this side of the river. Leave with all of us. Anyway, so yeah, he starts. All of you guys start heading northward, trying to look for the other one. What you guys come across is oh goodness, where is it? Where are my notes? There we go. What you guys come across. And I'll say specifically for you, Grease, roll a survival check or a wisdom check, whichever one you want.
Oh. 7.
All right, so you don't. All of you eventually see this, except you. Like I was thinking, like maybe you. Like we'll just say the wind was blowing in the wrong way, so you didn't catch the scent before anybody else did. But as you guys are walking, you find a. It's like I said, it's a little bit more wooded, and there's definitely signs of like life and animals and stuff. There's sparse trees, lots of brush, lots of very tall grass. But you guys find sort of a clearing where it looks like somebody clearly like laid the grass down as like intentionally, like almost like a large animal like pressed it down so it could lay down. Except what you find are several dead animals lying on the ground, and they're all in a very particular, like it looks like somebody placed them where they are, and they all have marks carved into them. They almost look like letters, but you don't recognize the letters. And what you see are a mountain lion towards the north, a bird of prey, like let's say like a hawk, to the right, an antelope down and to the left, a snake, let's say I guess it would be not quite a venomous snake, but a snake between the antelope and the mountain lion, and then there's a rabbit between the snake and the hawk. And all of them have like these little marking, like one large marking carved on each one. You guys, tell me what you do with that.
I want to examine the markings.
All right, roll Arcana.
Arcana.
And if you don't have Arcana, just add your intelligence.
I'm something I can't. Do I have Arcana? Intelligence. Let's roll.
22. This was the beginnings of a ritual, but it wasn't completed.
Throw the cat on there. Let's complete it.
So, and you have a feeling if you were to complete the ritual, whatever they were trying to do or conjure or create would probably. It's just like there's something there's one or maybe even that's enough for you to figure out that there's one or maybe even two things missing from this.
My mom called. What's going on? I heard up to.
I'll describe it again. Basically, what's laying on the ground are a bunch of dead animals.
Mm-hmm.
They all have arcane markings scratched into them, and this is the way they're ordered. There is a mountain lion at the top, a hawk to the right of it. To the left and below is an antelope, and then there's a snake between the antelope and the mountain lion, and then there's a rabbit between the snake and the hawk.
What is this Zelda puzzle? Do they have blood? Is there blood there?
I mean, the animals were. You could like. I will say, you being a creature who's used to dealing with death and destruction and dead animals, these marking or you know what? Roll a medicine check. Roll a medicine, either medicine or nature, whatever you want.
I don't think I've ever rolled a medicine check, like ever.
Yeah, but for you, it'll be a. You basically roll and add your wisdom modifier.
13.
Can I roll as well?
13. That's enough. You can tell these markings that were made in the animal was after they were dead.
Okay.
Like you could tell who somebody killed these creatures quite cleanly too. Like there's no obvious arrow marks. There's no obvious slash marks. Like somehow maybe they poisoned them. You're not quite sure. But these animals were killed. Then these markings were made, and then the animals were placed very ritualistically. And Haras has concluded that it's essentially a ceremony or a ritual that was never complete. And if you guys figure out the one or two things that are missing, then you could probably whatever they were trying to do might actually occur.
I want to do it.
I mean, go ahead. I mean, like, I assuming you guys are you guys sharing this information, or is everybody being cagey?
I don't know any information.
I talk. I say.
And by now the warden has written up, and the warden's like, "Oh my, what are y'all doing now?"
Look at all this dead stuff.
He's like, "That's nice. What are y'all doing with it?"
I don't know. We're looking at it.
Does this help us with what our mission is?
I don't know. We're looking at it. Obviously, we're looking at it.
It's incomplete. We must finish it.
It is incomplete.
It is incomplete. We must finish the ritual.
You guys don't have to.
See, it looks like it's like a food chain
That's what I was thinking.
of some sort.
I mean, that's what I was
thinking too. Then
So let's bring the cat over and complete it.
Exactly. I mean, exactly. No, he doesn't care, so let's do it.
Let's go.
I come at the cat.
We go.
I mean, what are you talking about Argos?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Jinx this whole time.
Oh no, I'm talking about deep going.
Yeah.
Get Argus.
Okay, where are you gonna put him?
We're gonna put him.
Letting this happen.
I mean, he's not fighting it. So
he's just smiling. He's just like
He's just staring. Like,
Excited.
gonna put him next to the snake.
what?
Yeah. Yeah.
When you put him next to the snake, you wait a few moments, nothing happens.
I spit on. I'm kidding.
I take out my javelin. I'm ready to stab him.
Can I roll something?
What do you want to roll for? What do you want to figure out? What do you want to get out of it?
I just want to show that I'm smarter than all of them.
Speak into the microphone better. You're like the furthest away from your microphone.
I just want to show I'm smarter than all of them.
Okay, so go ahead and roll. I guess for you, just roll a straight. I don't even know if you have Arcana. Roll either Arcana or Intelligence.
Do I roll a 20?
Yes. Yes.
You said Arcana?
Or Intelligence.
I will be going with Intelligence. Wait. I will be going with Intelligence. I got 15.
15. Like pretty much what I told Haras earlier. you can tell there's probably one or two things missing. And to make it, and between you and Haras, y'all kind of deduce that it's probably what's missing are the bottoms of the food chain.
So what's on there? A snake?
There is a mountain lion. There is an antelope. There is a snake. There is a hawk, and there is a rabbit.
And there's two more missing?
Oh, put some grass on that junk.
Yeah.
All right, so what are you gonna do?
I pick grass.
I put grass on it.
just grass?
Wait, what? Rabbits eat grass. Wait, what do rabbits eat?
Carrots. I don't know.
He said carrots. I don't eat carrots.
We'll just say, just casually looking around, there's some flowered shrubs nearby.
Yeah, take some of that, throw it on there.
But where?
But what are flowers? What are flowers eat?
Below the rabbit.
What'd you say, Dylan?
I said, but what do flowers eat though?
Water.
Sun.
I will say, okay. Once again, roll another Arcana or Intelligence check, Haras.
1, 2, 3, 4, 18.
There's more than one creature on there that eats shrubs and grass.
Deer.
Basically, there's an antelope and a rabbit.
It would be a deer.
Just put it between it. That's all.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, put it along both. Yeah, between.
All right. So you're the one that does it.
Yes, ma'am.
You feel almost invisible, mostly intangible, like energy kind of swaps between some of these things, and a little bit of the energy goes into you, and you have a one-time use of the spell Entangled.
Entangled?
What? She get us to spell? I figured it out.
But you didn't put the flowers down.
I did. I said I put the grass. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you did. But like I said, you guys can tell there's at least one more thing missing.
Wait, I gotta figure this out. There's one more thing under grass, or the grass is the bottom.
Think of the bottom of the food. What are things at the bottom of the food chain?
You said things that are at the bottom. A lot of things. Like Malcolm's at the bottom of the food chain.
Oh, damn.
You got jokes.
Wait, so what's the last thing that's already on there?
Grass.
All right.
Grass?
They just put down. They put down like a flowered part of a flowered shrub.
Wait,
But
bird.
that's at the bottom right now, right?
Okay, these are the animals. These are the animals: mountain lion, hawk, antelope, snake, rabbit, and now you guys have put a flowered shrub between the antelope and the rabbit.
Deer.
The antelope is a deer.
Oh.
I find bugs.
All right, be more specific.
I want to look around for like
Take one of the ticks off your head.
Yeah, dig for like a worm or something.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. You dig in the ground, you find a nice fat grub.
Yeah.
What about
like from a la the island, the Island King, the Lion King.
And I put it there.
Where?
Under the grass, like
under the grass.
No, it would be over grass.
It'd be above the grass.
Yeah, like over the grass. Yeah, like I don't know how to explain it.
Well,
like the grass is at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then I put the bug over it.
Like I did to give you a hint between that and what other animal?
Between the rabbit and the grass.
Rabbits don't eat bugs.
So then I put the bug under the grass then. Like
no, because that means the grass eats the bug.
Yeah.
Grass eats the bug.
Now, here are the animals again: mountain lion, hawk, antelope, snake, rabbit.
Wait, Dad, put it under the rabbit. Because rabbits will eat worms, right?
No.
I put it under the snake.
Yeah, between the snake and you, same thing. Energy flows between the different things.
I figured that out.
Some of this weird, like, and I'll say for you, being you're not really keen on arcade. You freaked out a little bit, like your hair sticks up on the back of your neck, and this thing, and you get a one-time use of the spell Spider Climb.
Oh, they about to have a hyena walking on the ceiling.
But after you guys complete both of those, all these animals and all these like arcane symbols flash and start to like these animals very, very, very rapidly decay and just turn into like what would take like months. They go down to that. They go down to phones and they just seep into the ground. You basically watch like almost like maybe they were stuck in like a frozen time kind of thing, and then like it called up to them, and they just all like rotted away very quickly.
Easy.
The warden's like, "Are we done yet?" And you guys can see very close by those two large stones that are like near each other with a small gap that's easier to cross.
I hope.
Yeah, so you guys can easily pass this rate, and it's also not as wide over here. It's like maybe instead of 25 feet, it's probably closer to like 10, 15 feet, and easy enough for all of you to get across.
Yes,
So,
sir.
you guys have solved like whatever that noise is. You solve a puzzle.
I did it.
Do you guys continue on?
Yep.
All right, you guys continue on. You find yourselves back on the. You go back down to roughly where the path is. You start going again. And eventually, what you see is, okay. As you guys are traveling, there is a. Oh goodness! Make sure I'm telling you the right one. What? Oh, okay. As you're traveling, you could see a kind of a very. It's not thick, but it's a relatively thin plume of smoke, like slightly off in the distance. But it's very dark, and any of you could recognize that usually smoke like that comes from a small fire. And as you guys get closer, it's obvious that it's a wreck of what was probably once a really ornate cart or like wagon, smoldering from an earlier fire. And nearby, on the other side of this rough path, is a very badly burned man who probably once was wearing really nice traveling clothes. But as your group approaches, he actually sort of leads up and reaches out his head, and he caught between coughs and a very heavy accent. Travelers, please, I ask for your aid.
It's a trap.
What happened?
Yeah, you maybe should have been over here and paying attention.
No, I'm asking him like what happened to him.
Oh, you're actually asking?
Yeah.
What happened?
Okay. The man coughs, and he's like he's like I would gladly tell you, but I need healing.
So you need healing?
He basically essentially what he starts, he's like, I was resting in my cart, and the next thing I know, I was woken by a loud explosion and fire and smoke. My guard was missing, and my assistant, and he points, and you can obviously tell there was a man on the cart, like holding the reins, and he's still roughly in that position, but he's just a charred husk of he's just burnt completely.
Barbecue chicken.
Yeah, he's just like, my assistant is perished.
Does anybody have any healing? Hey, Ward, can you heal this man?
And I'll say at this point, like, the warden slowly rides up, and he's like, oh my goodness, what is this disaster? And the warden's like, what exactly? Why should I use our precious resources on I have no idea who you are.
Well, I'm trying to become a better human being.
Yeah, you say that with every single character you are.
I'm trying to become a better human being, so I would.
You're not even a human.
I would like you if you heal this man, because it would make me feel better.
Do you guys, anybody else want to do or say or try anything?
If not, I'll
Help
show
the
him
poor
mercy. And I
man.
pull out my javelin.
Hit him
Okay.
off.
Malcolm, you want to do anything?
No, I'm just kind of like sniffing him, like all up in his face.
This poor man.
Because it smells like it to me. It smells
Smells
like
like barbecue. Yeah. And he sees you sniffing, and he sees
and I'm like drooling on him
he
too.
sees Crowley like lift up a javelin, and he's like, "I see a man who is at his end. The most we can serve you is he's like, what probably more than you deserve is a quick death." And he just nods his head. He gives us permission to do so. Well, what do you haven't said anything. What are you gonna do?
No, I said,
I didn't hear you say anything.
oh, I
I want to
was
kill
like,
him. No, let me kill him.
I
I
want to
go
be a
for the
better
head.
person. Let me kill him. All I said was help the poor man.
Oh, help unless you guys have an ability to help
I
him.
mean- I'm helping him. I go for the head.
No,
But the
I
man's
wanna
like,
go for-
as you do it, the man's like, "Please, no, wait!" And you put him down.
No, and then I want to go hit him in his head a couple of times just to make sure he's dead.
Hit him in the head with what exactly?
With a rock.
This little tiny cat-sized green thing just going.
Why are you guys so evil?
I'm gonna get on my.
I mean,
I'm
you
not
guys
evil.
aren't criminals.
I showed him mercy.
And
I'm like, bro,
this, the
He said,
warden. Go ahead. What?
I'm
I was
like,
saying, he said he showed him mercy. He said, "Please wait," and then you still killed him.
Oh, well.
I said
Well,
exactly.
If no one's gonna heal him,
I
I'm
could
just
have
gonna help him
helped
go.
him.
I didn't do anything. I'm just, you know.
But
I wanna loot the- I
he
wanna
actually
loot the
does.
wagon,
He does look at it. He's like,
I want to loot the wagon.
just so you, okay, just so you know, the wagon itself is still smoldering. But go ahead and roll an investigation check.
All right.
Well, I'm not talking to you for 3 hours.
All right, cool.
Rude. I was looking for something to do, and then you're like, I hit him. I'm like, okay, never mind. I was trying to see if I could help, but I couldn't.
Oh, well, I mean, if you couldn't help anyways.
I was looking.
I
could've-
got 13.
A 13.
Fool.
The only reason you're able
Bring it
to
up
do even a halfway decent job of because as a demon creature, you actually have resistance to fire. So
For
the
no
heat,
reason. They're
the
so
heat-
mean. I'm about to cry.
the heat coming from this thing isn't difficult for you to navigate. There's practically nothing of use in this wagon.
Keep bringing
There's
it up here.
practically nothing of use in this wagon. It used to have, I will say, between you being what you are and your previous occupation, everything, it used to be filled with like chemicals and reagents. And this guy was probably an alchemist. He was probably a
and his
traveling
heart blew
alchemist.
up. That's why it burned so badly.
Yeah. And as you're searching through it, and once again, you really don't find, especially with that role, you don't really find anything of super use. But you do hear the warden. He kind of does his horse around a couple of times and kind of deduces. He's like, well, what I see here was clearly a man trying to smuggle in bomb-making materials into the great land of your study. We stopped a terrorist plot. Yes, this will help me greatly in achieving my promotions.
No, I
you say
think
that?
he was doing a good thing. That's what I think he was doing, Warden.
He roll a Constitution check.
Come here.
Wait, what happened? What did Dylan
This shit about
say?
to go lit.
What did Dylan say?
He's just being a smart ass to the warden.
I got an 18.
That's not you're down for 5 rounds.
Wait, I'm gonna tell my
I press cons.
He's back on the ground just. The warden doesn't even address him this time. He just like casually hits the rod, and he's just like he's just going like I shall be commended for this greatly.
I'm gonna tell the warden.
But just to be sure, you wild dog, eat.
No, I'm gonna tell the warden that I say, you know, I got big friends. I got a dude named Galactus. He's gonna come after you. Watch.
Bruh.
When he says eat, I like because I'm still smelling the body.
Yeah.
I like stand up on my 2 hind legs and I like pounce on it. And I start going to town like crazy.
on the guy with the nice clothes. You're just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Press console command and then clicked on the guy and type in resurrect.
And then the
I'm
game
not getting over
becomes.
that. Y'all made me sad. I'm gonna cry now.
I mean, you know that. I mean, you don't know.
You supposed to be a criminal.
I can't. I can't act. I get sad when people die.
Unless I'm the one that murders them.
Yes.
All right.
It's a
So
goblin.
you satisfy your bloodlust for the time being by eating this guy. He's like, and the warden's like, all right, Perry. It's like, and by now Argaz is no longer being shot. He's like, let's hurry. He looks up at the sky. He's like, we should have been there by now. Let's move faster.
While we're walking, I'm like cleaning myself. Like,
Yeah. But really, you're just kind of spreading the gore around.
I'm making it worse. It's like all in
It's
my
not
eyes.
for you.
You
Pass
guys,
it over. Hold up.
what's happening?
The food.
All right, so you guys travel a little bit further down the way, and eventually you guys, you hear, or I will say anybody who, well, really the only person who has any good like tracking animals and stuff like that would be Grease again. Grease, roll a survival check.
Your name is Glizzy Grease? Yeah, you gotta go. Hey, yo.
Ooh, 18 plus 5.
That is more enough. You catch this before anybody else does. You hear the panic bleating and screaming of like a bunch of you've heard this noise before. It's certainly goats, and they're coming from around like there's a small hill to like y'all's left towards the north, and they're coming around, and they're essentially, as much as goats can, they're essentially stampeding in your guys' like rough direction. Like,
I know, stop.
like it's just, and there's like at least like I'd say at least a dozen goats are just heading in your own direction, like these like wild mountain goats.
I go, I guess I'll do a voice now.
You can do whatever you want.
I go, you said they're goats?
Yeah, like goats.
You said, is that what you, goats?
Yeah, they're goats, like mountain goats. It was.
Listen, you got this.
I go,
I mean, all of you guys see this. It's
And
just
I
Grease like ears perked up, and he turned, and that gave you all kind of a heads up that that something was coming.
yeah. I just scream goats. I'm like, goats.
Ew.
If you was more like lamb chops.
And then I signal them to get out the way, but I don't know if they see it or not.
All right. Does anybody else do anything?
I want to throw a javelin at one of them so I can eat.
God dang it, Marlon!
Bruh.
Hey, roll for
we've been
attack.
walking
Roll
a
for
while.
attack.
I want to eat.
You gonna eat raw meat?
No, I'm going to fire it up.
We got time to camp. That guy's gonna be like, let's go.
This man
gonna set up-
have a Thanksgiving meal.
Guys gonna be like, bruh.
Attack plus 6. Okay, so modified 20.
That definitely hits one of the goats.
Yeah.
I was like, that's enough to take it down. Like, you essentially harpoon the goat, and the goat's like, "Bah!" And it turns to the side and skids on the ground a little bit.
I
what do you
run
do?
up to it.
You run up to it?
You took
Okay.
your dinner. What you gonna do?
I'll say, like, I have, once again, this in my head, this is what I'm imagining. Crawley does that and is like, yes! He's about to go grab it, and then Grease starts running to it, so Crawley's like, with his little stubbier leg, starts trying to run up to it faster. But as you guys are running to this goat, along with that really good roll you did earlier, Grease, you guys hear like a weird,
I guess I don't
like, screech noise,
know.
but from like above. You hear this like, and I will say any of you who wants to can roll a nature check to see if you recognize what this noise is.
What would be my nature? Would that be my survival?
Do your survival, but subtract 2. His nature.
What my thing?
Just roll an intelligence check.
Intelligence.
4. Oh
You
no.
said -2, 9.
4.
Yeah, I got a 4.
I got
12.
a 9.
What'd you get?
9.
12.
Oh, 9. Surprisingly, the one person who recognizes this, and I'll say the reason you recognize this noise, Haras, is because at one point when you were living it up before everything came crashing down, you were shopping around hoping to purchase one of these creatures. You hear griffins.
Oh.
You hear griffins. And in case anyone needs me to describe griffins, they are essentially half lion, half eagle. Like the upper portion is eagle, the bottom low is lion, and they're large enough. And like they can be used as mounts. And right when you guys hear that screech, almost immediately over like I said, the sparse trees in the little mountainous area, you see the shadows of 3 griffins flying over, and that's clearly what the goats were running from. And the lead griffin actually and you guys hear it make a completely different noise when it flies to a point where I would say, Haras, but that's roll you did. One thing that you know about griffins is that their favorite food is literally horses.
Oh.
And when this thing sees the warden on his horse, it makes this like this weird weird noise. And unless you guys are gonna do anything about it, they're gonna.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm gonna watch this.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Yeah. You gonna sit there late? I'm gonna say yes. Go get her. Kill
Well,
her.
like I said, I ran away. I'm like, because I thought it was gonna be like a stampede, so I kind of like hit
I mean,
off.
you're still in front of that dead goat.
Oh yeah, I am. Okay, I take it in my teeth and I drag it. It's like away.
Like a dog with the bone, it's just taking it away somewhere.
Yeah, I like drag it away.
So you guys don't want to roll for initiative. You don't want to do anything.
No, I'm gonna watch.
I'll let it happen.
Just so you know, when it makes this noise and it looks like the griffin is coming.
Wait a second. Trinity, this is your chance to save somebody. So you best get to looking. Because we ain't doing nothing. I don't care if he die.
I might help the dude. I might help the thing. Matter of fact, I might frighten this.
I'm gonna help the griffin out.
Yeah, help the griffin.
I cast tame animal, make my pet.
That's the name of the spell.
No, that's not tame the animal, make my pet.
But just so you guys know, as all of this is happening, the warden does say is like he sees this and he's not stupid, and he actually calls out to all of you. Is like, I command all of you to protect me and my animal now.
I'm protecting nothing.
Oh, I know what to do.
Wait, what?
He's basically saying protect us right now or protect.
No, I say no. I say no.
I don't say no.
I'm gonna glimpse the temporal flood that
Go ahead. What does it have to do again? Do you remember, or do I have to look it up?
target takes 4d8 psychic damage.
There's more to it than that, but sure.
And must succeed on a DC 14 intelligence.
Yeah, that's
There's
all
nothing I can do. Griffins are pretty smart though, aren't they?
They're like I think they're about as smart as horses.
There's nothing I can do until they get on the ground.
Well, I mean, yeah. Remember, you can always ready an attack, and when they get close, you can like do something to them.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that one that's diving. First of all, I put my sheep somewhere where nobody can find it.
Hold up.
I put my sheep somewhere like where nobody can find it, and then I'm like, then I go out and I stand next to the warden, and I ready Can I ready multi-attack?
I mean, you could when you ready it. For right now, we'll just say yes. And okay, so real quick, roll your damage, Hurrah.
Oh heck yeah! Straw wouldn't go. Okay. Well, my damage. What is that thing? What is it? 4d8. 48. 1, 2, 3, 4. 22.
22.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay. I will say. Doesn't it do something else to him?
Target takes psychic damage or be stunned.
Oh, it
until the end of
automatically
its
takes
turn.
damage no matter what, and it must succeed on a. To keep from being stunned. Well, here's the thing. Okay, how much? Okay, it took the damage, and the creature did fail its saving throw. So basically, as it's diving towards him and the horse, it actually gets stunned while in midair, and it's just collapsing on the ground and like rolling over. And it's just laying on the ground for right now.
It's a temporal flood, fool.
Yeah, and you imagine it probably took damage from that fall also.
I mean,
So I was
glimpse
gonna say,
the temporal
technically,
flood,
Grease,
fool.
this thing's really close to you right now.
I was gonna say, can I like pounce on it?
Sure. And you can roll your multi-attack, and you can roll with advantage because it's stunned the whole time.
Let's go.
Yo, Dylan, you want my nuggets?
You can just start tearing into this thing.
Look at him.
That boy running.
He's a fiend.
He's a fiend.
I should show up in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, every single one of your attacks will have advantage.
Bet. Thank you. Glimpse the temporal flood.
And just so you know, Trinity, we're going to make it to where it's going to be a little bit harder for you to recoup that every single time.
Oh, yeah, I have to recharge it.
You have to recharge it, yeah.
Wait, hold on.
I eat them.
Okay, I forget how to. Oh yeah, I need that advantage.
And what do I do to recharge? I roll 6.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a 1d6, yeah.
4.
Nope, you don't get it back yet.
Dang it.
That thing is overpowered.
I love it.
Can Beta?
It's
Never
temporal
mind.
flood.
What'd you get?
I was gonna say, can Beta get that?
Oh, goodness.
Want it.
I just want it because it sounds sick. Okay. So first, my first short sword attack is 8.
8 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Second one is 18.
Damage?
Oh no, not damage. I'm sorry. This is to see if it hits.
Oh, yeah, okay. Just so you know, anything above, oh goodness. Anything above wrong thing, hold on. Anything above a 12 hits.
Okay, so 1 bite and 1 sword attack hit.
All right, I'm gonna roll damage for
And I have to
those.
roll damage.
Tell them dogs to shit in.
Yeah, I'm about to beat
It's Marlon's dog, not mine.
Now Sarah's about to start barking because she hears them barking. Sarah.
It's Toby, not my dog's right here.
I thought it was
4.
Hi, come here, Cuckoo. Come here. Come here.
Wait,
Jump.
1d4 plus 4. Oh wait, no, all of them hit. Moves. Jesus Christ.
I was gonna say to kind of move this along because this isn't like a critical thing. But if all 3 of your attacks not a hit that's gonna take this creature out, you basically pounce on it and you rip it apart and you bury your face in it. But now you also have your bloodlust activated.
Let's go.
No, Vinny.
Yeah, I'll
Stop.
give him
Down.
All right. So is anybody else doing anything or?
I guess
Glimpse the temporal flood.
I'm gonna.
I'll try to do something. You know, I don't like this warden.
Well, I was gonna say like because the other 2 as of right, unless you 2 of you do anything, the other 2 griffins are about to attack him and his horse.
Wait, actually, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna go turn invincibility.
Invisible.
Yes.
Okay. All of you. Well, if anybody was paying attention to the little green cat-like creature, he turns invisible.
He just.
And then I'm gonna watch her get eat up. That's what I'm gonna do.
Sure.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on one.
Dad, how long can I stay invisible for?
And I think you can be invisible indefinitely for right now.
Wait, what does that mean?
All right. So what does it have to be for the saving throw?
Must succeed a Dexterity saving throw.
Of.
Let me see. It doesn't even
You have
say
the
on
number.
here. No, it doesn't say it.
I'll tell you. Your number should be. Oh goodness. I think your number is only your number is pretty low. I will say, because technically your number is only supposed to be like 11, but I'll say for the purposes of this, we'll say your number is 15. So write down 15 as your spell save DC. But it doesn't matter. It's still rolled higher than that. But just for the time being, just remember it's and your spell attacks will be with a plus. Let's say a +4 for now.
Yeah.
If it's not already on there. But anyway, yeah. So your sacred flame just kind of hits. It sparks into the air, but you completely miss the creature flying. But yeah, they're gonna go after. They're gonna attack that horse. They're attacking that horse.
Yo.
One of them hits. One of them does essentially a flyby attack. It flies by and it flies off again, and it does hit the horse. The horse is damaged. But as it leaves its space, the warden himself is going to do something. He ain't a damsel in distress.
Yes, he is.
Let's see what he can do. Okay. Actually, what he does is, as that griffin is flying towards him and the other one's flying towards him, he does this thing where he opens up his mouth and it's way wider than it should be, way wider than it should be, and his tongue comes out and spreads, and he just does this, and his eyes almost bulge and have this weird sparkly thing about him, and he just does this awful sounding almost scream, and
terrified.
Yeah, essentially he's doing a fear attack.
I thought of this.
What is that?
What the heck?
Yeah, basically the one that missed its attack. We're gonna say the reason it missed is because it actually affected that one. So it starts to actually retreat and fly away. But the one that didn't get scared is the one that went by and attacked just fine.
That's what he did.
So now the griffin is flying away, but it's circling back. It looks like it's coming back for another round. Does anybody want to do anything?
I'm finna.
Uh-oh, I forgot to change the music this whole time. Bum, 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 bum.
I mean, my blood rage is active, so
yeah, I mean, you can do something if you want. And any of you can do something if you want.
Oh, shoot. Well, no, that wouldn't have worked because they weren't close enough.
That's a good old 5 armies. All right, what were you trying to do?
I was gonna say I could have used my rampage because I killed the griffin, but they weren't close enough.
Yeah, it would have been difficult to get up to him. Yeah. You could have gone. You could have attacked the goats.
I'll just do another sacred flame.
All right, let's see if it makes it. It barely makes it, but it does.
Well,
actually, you know what? Go ahead and roll damage. Go ahead and roll damage. I think it actually hit it.
All right. 6.
Okay, so 6 points of damage on the griffin, but it like a real quick flash happens around it, but it's still flying. It's still going. Anybody else?
I want to cast Mind Silver.
I'm still invisible.
What,
just
Silver?
sitting there.
Mind Silver.
I'm still invisible.
I don't know what that is, but what? I don't know what you're saying.
I'm still invisible.
Mind Sliver?
Oh yeah, Sliver.
I was like, all right, tell me what it says on your spell.
First time. Save. Okay, so it says target must make an intelligence saving throw, but it doesn't have a number.
For you, it's going to be. I'm going to write this down. Goodness, where is it? 14.
Alright.
It makes it. So what happens after it makes it?
Unless the saving throw is successful, the target takes 1d6 psychic damage.
But it was successful.
Oh, okay. Well then, I
What
don't
are
think it does
Jordan
anything.
and Dylan doing? Anyway, anybody else doing anything?
Dylan's fighting the
Are
air.
any of them
Yeah,
close
it
to
was
the
like,
What'd you say, Malcolm?
Are any of them close to the ground?
I can barely hear you.
Are any of them close to the ground?
Okay. Yeah, wait, I can't wait till we all get. But real quick, did you never find the cord to the Blue Yeti?
No.
Okay, we got to figure
order
out.
one, fool.
Yeah, we all need better microphones. But anyway, yeah. Are you just
Figure
getting
out.
ready? Are you just getting ready to attack if it gets close to the ground?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, basically you and the warden are going to do the same thing. You're both going to get ready for the to attack when it gets close. So go ahead and just roll a single attack as it gets close.
Hey, Dad, I have a question.
Yes.
Can I attack while I'm invisible?
Yes.
Oh, wait till you get to the ground. Nah, if he comes near me, I'm ready to attack.
You're you told me you're nowhere near this, so it's
Oh,
never
wait.
going to
No, I said I was just going to stand there and watch it.
stand where though.
I don't know.
Okay, the only thing that this griffin is going after is the horse. If you're not standing next to the horse, you're nowhere near it.
Do I have to roll to see if it attacks?
Can I stand? Well, can I
go ahead
get?
and roll your attack. Roll your attack to see if it hits.
Can I get-
It's close.
Can I get near the horse and then ready to attack?
Where do you try to attack?
What am I trying to attack?
Yes.
Wait.
Person I could barely hear on the microphone.
15.
I'm right up next to the mic.
How many? Good God. Microphone technique. You have to speak to the microphone.
I rolled a 15.
Hold
15?
on.
I believe that hits. Let me double check. Yeah, 15 does hit.
That's all we rolled. Well, that's if
Can I, Dad, can I do scared?
Yes, you can try to do scare. What does it need to?
Invisible?
Well,
Invisible?
once again, if you do scare, you come out of invisibility.
Can I go back to invisibility?
Afterwards, yes.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that then. When he comes to the ground, I'm gonna try to
I
scare
mean,
him.
I know, like, technically, I know it's one of those things where, like, when you cast a spell, the creature's going to know where you are. So I'm just giving you a heads up.
Oh, all right.
But anyway, so what does it need to roll against your fear?
Needs to roll and a DC 10 Wisdom saving throw. At the end,
It beat it.
how you know?
Because I just rolled a natural 20.
Well, it said you have to roll a natural 21 to win. So
Anyway, so yeah, basically, as it comes down for its next attack, for anybody that's watching, you see out of seemingly nowhere, the little green thing comes out and goes blah, but the griffin ignores it. What was the damage you done on your attack?
5.
5. You basically you do your sword and you slash as it goes by, but it's gonna do its attacks on the horse.
I have a question. If I attack or if I attack something with my sword, right? There would be blood on my sword, right?
Okay. Yes.
And then I just lick the blood on the sword, and then I enter blood rage, right?
You could do that. Yes. But just so you know, you can't just do that all in one fell swoop. Like,
Oh,
you have to
yeah.
actually, yeah. But yes, you could, like, yeah, as long as you taste fresh blood, yes, you go into your blood rage. But yeah, like I wrote that with stuff like that in mind. But yeah, it attacks. One of its attacks hits the horse. Actually, you know what?
Sending you a picture what kind of cord that Yeti takes.
Yeah, it takes a really specific. It takes a. Let's see,
It's a USB to mini B cord.
Yeah, like Malcolm, just so you know, it's gonna take one of these to it takes with a really long piece at the end.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's not a micro USB, but it's like an extra boop to it.
Yeah. But anyway, but when it comes by, you do hit it, and in fact, even the creatures, the warden himself, he's going to. Yeah, he stabs it. He stabs the creature with his spear also, but the griffin's still alive, and its final blow, it actually kills the horse. It slits across his throat and flies away, and so the warden actually has to stand. It's on the ground. And he's standing. And he's like, This was not supposed to happen.
Shut up.
Stupid.
Dick. Stupid.
And so the griffin flies back up. It's turning around. It's coming back for its next attack. I want all of you to make Constitution saving throws.
Wait, Trey, what
No.
time do you go to work? You said you go to work at 8?
7.
Oh. You said make a Constitution throw?
Yes.
I got a natural 20.
Did you really?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody else?
I got a natural 6.
That's just.
I got a natural 19.
What'd you get,
I
Malcolm?
got 15 plus 2, 17.
17.
48.
Everybody except for Argaz is now basically the warden immediately hit the button to cause all of your callers to like shock you. The only person who didn't. So for like the next, every single one of you is going to be down for at least 4 rounds. Except for Argaz, who's going to be down for 1 round.
I'm still down?
Yes.
Man, I'm gonna kill this
Literally,
warden.
its job.
Wait until I get out. Nah, wait until I meet Galactus again. I'm gonna kill this warden. I'm gonna find him.
Bruh.
I'm a little confused as to why we're being punished.
Yeah.
because he's a jerk.
Because your horse died? That's your fault.
Because
Yeah, hey,
Exactly.
if your horse
I knew I
dead,
shouldn't have done that.
if your horse dead,
And,
Alright, well, now we wait.
but yeah, he basically like stands there and and when he stands there, you actually see like him like whisper some kind of strange like once again he doesn't have lips, so his teeth part a little bit, his tongue slithers out, and you're like shut up. And the area that he's in is
Shut up.
immediately cast in complete darkness. Like him, the horse, and I guess like anybody who's like within like 10 feet of him is like in complete and utter darkness. And so when the griffin comes down again, it's actually going to be it's clearly going to try to grab the horse, but it can't see the horse. So it comes through, it completely misses. But at this the warden does attack it, and when the griffin comes back out, it's bleeding much more profusely. None of you actually you know what? The one person who can actually see through the darkness would be Haras. I believe you can actually see through this kind of darkness.
Wait, let me see.
Why?
look on me. I can see through.
Why?
Can you?
Wait, hold on.
No, she can see through the spell darkness.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me see.
I'm almost positive you can.
Well,
But basically, you just see him like violently attacking the griffin. But after this final blow, and the fact that the griffin can't even see the horse, it actually flies up and it's bleeding pretty profusely at this point. It flies around twice, and then it just goes away. But our guys, what do you want to do in this time? Since you're the only one that's not frozen from the shock of the collar right now.
I'm gonna turn invisible.
You're gonna turn invisible again?
Yeah, and walk out the darkness.
Okay, and then what?
And then I want to kick his dead horse.
The horse is in the darkness.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm gonna wait till the darkness goes away and then kick his dead horse when I'm invisible.
Sure.
I want to stomp with him. I want to do this. I'm gonna be like this.
Okay, after the griffin flies away. Okay. After the griffin flies away, he releases the darkness. He goes back to being normal, and he looks at all of you on the ground. Doesn't see Argaz, and he's like, "I guess all of you are just as worthless as I immediately thought you were." He's like, "Where's the little green one?" And he could see his horse being a little foot being pushed into his horse.
I'm over here.
And so he looks at you and
Here we go with the shock thing.
oh, what?
Never mind. I thought he was gonna do something.
But yeah, he actually walks. He looks at you, and he'll do the same thing. He'll do the face he did at those things, where like his mouth gets way too wide, his tongue separates in the most, like his eyes bug, and you need to roll a. Oh goodness, it went away.
I'm gonna kill this dude.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Is that a one? Is that a D20?
Yes.
Just to tell you, I'm not cheating.
Well, I'm actually not looking right now. So what is he holding up?
A 17.
Okay.
And then, versus a
that
what?
question is, excuse me. Yeah, you beat it. You didn't. You felt like a twinge of fear, but then at the same time, you're like, I'd do the same. I've seen worse than that. He just looks at you and he's like, I hate lower. He's like, I hate lesser demons.
I want to try to fear him back.
You, can you do that more than once?
This dude's about to die.
I want to fear him back.
Wait, I don't even know. So nah, I don't know. Wait, I'll take the. I don't want to try to fear him back yet.
I'll say by now all of y'all's shock has worn off, and this time he's very grumpy, he's very angry, and he's just like, all of you get in a line and just march.
Wait, he's mad because he has to walk. That's tough.
He is mad because he has to walk. Yes.
Wait, so I'm still invisible, right?
Not if you're doing all those spells and stuff.
No, wait, I didn't do that spell.
Okay, well, how long do you want to stay invisible?
You said I don't know. You said
I'm asking you, how long do you want to stay invisible?
I want to stay invisible till I feel like getting off invisible.
Well, I will say after you have been. I'll say after 1 minute. Real quick, what's everybody else doing when he told everybody to start marching?
Actually, no, Dad. I turned off invisibility because it said it turns invisible until it attacks or uses scares. Wait, actually, hold on. Or until it's concentrated ends. So it's a concentration spell.
Yeah, that's fine. You just say, like, once again, you stay invisible as long as you concentrate on it.
Well, I'm gonna concentrate on turning it or staying invisible.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, real quick, what's everybody else doing?
I started walking, but I'm kind of pissed.
Yeah. I'm walking and I say nothing.
I'm like, why you guys so mad? Why I'm invisible?
All right. Malcolm, you complied. You marched the way he told you to.
I guess so.
Okay. Argaz, after 1 minute, your caller starts doing first of all, the only reason he doesn't quite notice that you're invisible is because he's paying attention to this. He's actually he's gathering his things off of his horse. After 1 minute, your caller starts beeping very loudly.
I asked the warden, why is my caller beeping?
He hits the button and roll a Constitution saving check.
Oh, I hate this dude.
That's kind of the point. You shouldn't like this guy.
You said
why?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Plus Constitution. Wait, which one is my See, I see a Constitution 12. Oh, it's a +1, 15.
You're down on the ground for about 6 rounds.
Bro, this dude is so annoying.
And you fall on the ground. But since now you're visible and you're behind the rest of them, as he walks up to you after he gathers up, he starts kicking you along.
This is police brutality.
Kick your body.
Yeah, he's kicking him like a can down the road.
No, I want to turn.
Until your stun wears off.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him this is police brutality.
He's like, maybe you didn't hear what your sentence was. Your life is already forfeit.
Well, Black Lives Matter, so.
He goes, too bad you're a demon.
So when do I get out of invisibility?
You've been out of invisibility.
Oh, he's just kicking
when
me?
He shocked you, you came out of invisibility.
Got out when he attacked you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But yeah, you come out of invisibility. You come out of... Do you guys just keep on moving? Grumpily?
Yes.
Okay.
Bro, what is wrong with you?
But anyway, as you guys travel a little bit further... Oh my goodness. Okay, I thought something just happened. As you guys travel a little bit further, you eventually you come across that field with the stalk-like something growing on stalks, oh, where'd it go? Oh my goodness, my notes, they've gone everywhere. You see,
oh dang it! I left my sheep.
You did. You forgot your. Yeah, you forgot your round. But you see a very large field of crops of a stalk variety, and you see a cart with an orc farmer. Like, and he looks like a farmer and an orc, and he's standing in. And he's watching a lot of his workers like wearing much less nice clothing, like really raggedy looking clothing, working in his fields, and he's just watching them. And your group passes by. And when he sees you guys walk by, he gets a little apprehensive for a second. And he's like, "Halt! Who goes through my lands?"
I'm gonna say, hey, you know this warden dude? He's police brutality. He's just been kicking
police
me.
brutality.
He is police brutality. He's been kicking me. He's been shocking me. He's been doing all these things. He's been torturing me.
You a snitch, bro?
Yeah,
When you say all of that, roll another.
He's probably going like.
Why are you snitching, bro?
6'9". You said roll another D20?
Yes, with Constitution check.
50.
What the?
50. You're back on the ground for another 5 rounds.
I just wanted to click on it.
That was his
Oh, that's what that noise was.
Yeah.
And that the orc just kind of laughs, and the warden goes, "We're on a mission for the great nation of Yosani. You may be on the borderlands of it, but I believe you are still one of its citizens." He goes, "I still pay my tithings." He's like,
Amen.
Have you seen a wizard man, a renegade mage of sorts, or you know where the location of? Yeah, he's just like, "Have you seen a ruins or anything?" He goes, there's ruins right around." He kind of gives directions. He goes, "And there's been small lizard-like men skulking around my lands. I haven't had a chance to catch any of them myself, but I believe they use those." And the warden's like, he goes, "Very good. We'll use that information." Do you guys do anything? Say anything other than the snitch?
I want to tell the orc what's so funny. I'm like, what's so funny? Why you laughing?
Yeah, you can pick up the snitch easy enough. He can't do anything.
Yeah, I want to be like, hey, what's so funny?
Over my shoulder.
Okay, yeah, what easy enough.
I want to tell the orc like, what's so funny? I'm like, what's so funny? Why you laughing?
You say it after you come out?
Yeah.
He goes, I recognize a way to keep ones like you in line.
Oh, okay. I cast.
He said, "Oh, okay." I cast.
What are you doing?
I cast. Scare on him.
Sure. What does he have to beat again? 10.
Hold on.
Yeah. He looks at you. He goes, "I have scarecrows more terrified than you."
I say, oh yeah, but you can't do this. I turn invisible.
Sure. And as soon as you turn invisible, the warden roll another Constitution saving throw.
You just ain't gonna learn, are you?
The warden's not even saying anything at this point. Every time he sees you do something obnoxious, he just hits the button.
I got a 13.
You're out for another 5 rounds.
I carry him in my mouth as we walk.
No, Crowley's already carrying him.
Oh.
I pass it over to the hyena.
Okay. Like a cat carrying a mouse.
I just throw him.
Or a dog carrying a duck.
He throws him on the ground. I run over and pick him up in my mouth.
Alright. So you guys travel on. I'm assuming still in begrudgingly silence. And real quick,
breath probably stink too, haha.
Huh?
I said my breath probably stink too.
Yeah, it probably does. But yeah, eventually you guys come across, which can only be your destination,
No.
what you've been looking for this
I
whole
was about
time.
to tell him.
What? Oh, what's happening?
Oh, okay. No, Mom was saying she was letting me know the time. I said I know what I'm about to say. I'm about to go.
You have to go somewhere
You got work?
today?
Yeah, I said I work at 7.
Oh, I didn't know that was today. All right.
Yeah, I said I can play tomorrow, but I have to do it before 7 because I work.
Whoa. Oh. But anyway, so.
Yeah.
Oh, so wait a minute. So we did all of this just to end up basically right where we were the last time we had to stop.
He said,
Oh my goodness. But anyway, the walls of this ruined fortress are jagged and full of small holes where stone blocks have fallen to the ground, scattered all about. There is an obvious opening in the center of the front wall, and it is wide open. What you assume used to be the large double doors lie on the ground nearby, the entrance rotting away. There seem to be a set of inner doors still attached to the wall that are currently ajar, pointing inward. Other than a gaping hole far to the left, this seems like the most straightforward way into the compound. You can see parts of the old castle peeking over the wall, resting against the sheer mountain wall behind it. What do you guys do?
Quick save.
Quick save.
basically, a quick save.
Yeah. And I will actually start revealing for you guys
The map.
Stuff on the map.
Capsules.
This is more or less. In fact, I might have to make this a little bit better. Those are do you guys see that number 1?
Yes.
Those are the rotting doors you see.
No, I don't see a number 1.
Yeah, my screen is black.
You guys, if you guys are logged in, you guys should be able to. You guys should be able to see this.
I'm logged in.
You guys don't zoom out. You guys might be zoomed in too much. Zoom out.
Oh yeah, I see it now. Hold on, I'm on 20.
Yeah, that's more or less what you guys see. And I'll say you guys can see a little bit of the outer walls on the side too. Yeah, that's more. Oh yeah. You can do that to let me know where you want to be. That thing you just did. You press and hold. Bing, bing.
Oh.
Yeah. But anyway, that number 1. Those are the rotted doors, and you guys aren't there yet. That's just what you see as you approach. So
that's how you do it. Okay.
I'll tell them I can scout the area out.
Okay. Tell me how you're doing it. You gotta describe it.
I want to turn into a bat.
Okay, yeah. For you, it's very it's literally just the power of your will, and I think you can do it in literally one action. You turn into a bat. So what do you do as a bat?
Wait, so I'm right here, right?
I mean, where are you trying to be?
Hold on, I'm right here, right?
You guys are drawing on the map.
How I do it?
You press and click the button. I don't know if you can do it.
All right, I'm right here.
Okay. Just so you guys know, you're not quite there yet, because if you were there, you would see more. You get. Just so you guys, I can't stress enough. You guys aren't at the doors yet. Are you going towards the doors? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a bat. You've changed into a bat. Is everybody else staying back, or is everybody else still walking forward?
I told them to stay back.
No, I'm still walking.
I walk forward. I don't listen.
Idiots. I tell them that.
All right. As you guys are walking forward, what's the name of your character? Argaz the Quasit. As you change into a bat and you're about to go in and start spying on stuff, since everybody else completely ignores you. Oh, and by the way, this is the first time you've changed into a bat since you've had this collar put on you, and you can tell as a bat that your collar is usually when you transform shapes, whatever you're wearing becomes a part of you. This collar is still on you as a bat and actually makes flying really difficult. It's kind of because as a bat you're supposed to you weigh next to nothing, and this collar has a weight. So just so you know, you're not as graceful in a bat form as you would normally be because of this collar. That's one of the things the collar does, is to mess with you. So just keep that in mind. You're like, oh man, because you were thinking maybe I could just fly away. But anyway, I'm glad you guys are drawing all over the map.
I'm trying to erase it. I can't figure out how to
I really
erase
don't care. Yeah, just so you know, Roll20 is weird, and I'm not going to bother trying to tell you how to fix it, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, I
All right.
guess I want to go scout over here.
Well,
Hold on.
this is what I was going to say. As you guys are walking up to it, because all of you were walking and not really doing anything to be stealthy remotely. Yeah, exactly.
I forgot. Stealth is a thing.
Exactly. As you guys are walking past these rotted, ruined doors off to the side, you all hear like something moving from underneath it, and you both Grease and Harass, y'all both said you were walking by it, so you're immediately attacked by
Am I that person? Do I get attacked?
You're near it, but since you're a bat, you're flying. You're not immediately attacked. Both of you are attacked by this the creature that comes out from underneath these doors is like it's like the size of a horse, but it's this multi-limbed, like it looks like a gross caterpillar with like little feely tentacles coming off of it. And both of you are what are y'all ACs?
And when I'm flying around, and do I see this when I'm flying around?
Yeah. Everybody sees this. Everybody sees it.
I smack my head. I'm like, you idiots. I told
My
you.
armor class is 14.
So is
my AC is 14.
Okay, they're not attacking you yet, our guys. Oh, they're attacking Grease. Grease, what's your AC?
Oh,
Huh?
14.
14. This creature. Oh god, my math is terrible. Actually, it hits both of you. So when it comes out, and like basically one of its tentacle whips out, and that's the one that hits Grease. It hits you for. Hey, I'm gonna try music one more time, guys. Tell me if it ruins it or if it's doable. But we're gonna try it on something different.
I've been using these for so long.
the heck is that? Oh, pencil.
Exactly.
I
What
forgot
the heck
what it
is that?
Can you guys hear
What is
music?
that?
Yeah,
Is it loud or too loud? What is
Yes.
it? It's too
it's pretty
loud?
loud. Yeah,
How about now?
sounds better.
It's fine now.
Okay. Yeah, Roll20 has a way to play music. But anyway, I have no idea if the recording's even picking this up. I guess we'll find out later. But anyway, so the creature hits you with dun 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 dun.
Toenail.
6 points of poison damage.
I bite it back.
Oh,
Well, first of all, don't you look at your things? Don't you have a resistance to poison?
Yes.
Okay, so you take half as many points. So you take 3 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And I will say make a make a Constitution check or a Constitution saving throw if you have a better one of those.
Constitution. You said Constitution or what?
A Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay.
And if you don't have a number for that, you just add your Constitution modifier.
13.
That is exactly how much you needed to keep from becoming like poisoned by this creature.
Ooh.
So this thing comes up and it gets you with its tentacles, and you feel. And just so you know, the reason your character has resistance to poison is because of how absolutely filthy of a creature you are. You're like, I sleep in stuff nastier than this, and you said you want to use your reaction.
Yes.
All right, use your reaction. You do a bite attack.
So that's one. Wait.
Roll. If you roll. Do you see on your sheet where it says bite?
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll for bite attack.
It says melee weapon attack +6 to hit.
Yeah. So roll a d20, add a +6. It's still a bite. It's just letting you know that it's considered a melee attack because you're so close to what you're hitting.
10.
Altogether?
Mm-hmm.
Also, you roll low?
Yeah.
Oh. The tentacle is what hits you, and then it retreats the tentacle back. You bite, and it just catches air. You completely miss the tentacle. So that was your reaction. So keep that in mind. So it goes that, and then the hit it does on you, Haras, and it gets you for 6 points of piercing damage because it actually sinks. It has like little mandibles and teeth. Actually, and it has like lots of little sharp teeth in it, and it bites into you.
Whack. And you put this
So yeah, you both were attacked by some, and this thing is really gross looking and smelling, and it just seems like kind of slimy. And I will say especially, I will say both of you have enough sense that this thing's known as a Karen crawler. It's attracted to like dead bodies.
Did you say Karen?
Yes. It's a Karen.
Oh no, my Yelp review.
Uh-oh.
It's like you're telling me to do things that are unconstitutional. I want to speak to that manager.
That's why she did poisonous, toxic.
So everybody, go ahead and roll initiative, and the initiative will start after this.
What do you add? Isn't
Your
it
dexterity, your modifier.
Okay.
Oh, that's initiative.
Oh,
Wow.
here's the stupid thing I got from Wish. That's still not exactly what it was.
I was gonna ask about that. Did you get the wish item?
It's a
What is
laser.
Oh my gosh.
Pew, 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 pew,
He's
pew,
gonna-
pew. It's actually a pretty powerful laser. That hurt my eyes just then. Ah.
I got 15.
Modify 20.
Hold up. Oh no, I'm blind now.
It's
No.
blind.
Like I was like, I didn't think it was gonna reflect that much into the lens. Jesus.
I got 16.
Nice. All right, sorry about that. I was grabbing this because I thought it was a pin. That's the only reason I was like, ooh. All right, so hold up real fast. What'd you get, Dylan?
16.
What'd you get, Malcolm?
15.
What'd you get, Trinity?
20.
What'd you get, Marlon?
Yes.
Marlon!
Are you alive?
Marlon! Crowley!
Crowley. His mic is messing up probably.
Hello.
Well, you guys can always write in the chat, too, if you need to.
Hello?
Hi.
Barely hear you.
What in the world is wrong with this thing? Alright, I'm just gonna type it in, honestly. Okay.
Yep, I think that laser went in my freaking eye a minute ago. I'm looking at it, and yeah, that shooting in the lens absolutely reflects it back.
Oh my god. Okay.
I gave myself
Can you hear
eye
me?
surgery.
Hello?
We can hear you a little bit now.
Okay. I'm gonna try typing in the chat in the thingy. I got a 9.
A 9? All right.
Yeah.
Get out the
I don't
camera.
understand this thing.
I'm interested.
I'm very interested in what you'll say. All right. So basically, the person who gets to go first is whoever rolled the 20, which I believe is Trinity.
Stupid Trinity.
I cast Mage Armor.
Oh, I was.
Look at you being beta.
I mean, real quick. You don't think you would have cast that earlier?
Oh no, I saw that, but I thought it's because I got hit, so it wasn't my turn.
No, what I'm saying is, you knew you were going into danger. You don't think you're. That's why I kept saying you guys are traveling for a while. Do y'all want to
Oh
do
no, I
anything?
didn't think of it at all, so don't do it because I didn't think of it at all.
Your person's okay. I try to be lenient. Your person is smart enough to have probably thought. Mage armor lasts for 8 hours.
I cast Mage Armor in the past.
Okay, yeah. So that's one spell slot. Just keep that in mind. All right. So
And that means I didn't get hit by that thing.
you did it.
Well, because it would have made my AC 14. Where would I still got hit?
You still would have got hit.
Okay, never mind.
Either way, let's just say, what are you doing with your action right now?
Oh,
Yeah. Now you see how I feel.
That just get you wise because none of you actually did. None of you actually looked at what y'all could do. Let's just skip to the next person. Okay, who got the 16?
oh,
Me.
Hey, Trey, use this time to figure out what you're gonna do. Go
Me?
ahead, go, Dylan. What are you gonna do?
So I'm still
You're
a
a
bat.
bat right now.
I'm flying. I'm gonna keep flying around, seeing what else I see. Wait, actually, no. I'm gonna go help them out. Actually,
You tell me what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna go, but I wanted to keep scouting around. But no, I'm gonna go help.
You could. Okay, all of you have. I sent you guys an email with information. You guys should know what, like, kind of. I mean, you guys do what you want to do, but like, your guys have reason. Like, all of you have been like. My point is, you guys do what you want to do. Just do what you want to do.
Can I? Is there a way I can like hide somewhere and like where the beast doesn't see me, like land as a
You
bat?
can try. You tell me. I mean, tell me what like.
Where's the
Again,
beast at?
this is pretty free form. So where are you trying? There's bushes. There's like little shrubs.
right-
there's
right
the
here.
walls of the castle. Where are you trying to hide?
Right here.
Where? Okay, Dylan. The creature came out from underneath those doors.
Oh, okay. So then I'm gonna hide right here in this bush.
Okay. So you just want to hide in a bush. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so I want to do this. Hold on.
I mean, you have to roll to hide, but
Oh, okay. Let me roll to hide.
and since you're essentially a thief, that's essentially your bonus action.
Let me see what's my stealth. I know my stealth is high.
Yeah.
It's a +8.
Okay. So roll a
Oh,
d20 and a
21.
+8.
21.
Okay, so you feel pretty well hidden. Now, what else are you gonna do with your action?
I want to do a counter. One creature of equality's choice within 20 feet of it must succeed on a DC 10 saving throw or be frightened for 1 minute.
Okay, so all right. So real quick, you want to hide and then jump out and scare it.
Oh, I thought that was like a spell.
No, the creature had I'm like 90% sure that both you and the creature have to see each other for that to work.
I didn't know that.
You guys should have. I sent you guys this stuff over 2
No,
weeks
I'm looking at it right now. That's what I'm saying. I thought it was a spell that you just cast.
No, okay. One creature of the class within 20 feet of it must succeed. Okay, yeah, you're right. Technically, the way it's written, it just says that you could just scare it. So, okay, fine. Ideally, the closet scares them, but if you just want to try to scare this creature, that's fine. That's what you want to do. You want to hide.
Yeah, I want to scare him. I want to show him I'm a big boy, not a little boy.
Okay, well so you want to not be hiding anymore.
Well, I mean, if I don't have to hide, then so I can't cast if I'm
Okay. You're right. The way that it's written, it doesn't say you can't do it. But just so you know, once you cast this, though, because this is a thing, it knows where you are. You're no longer hiding.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just kind of pointing out you hiding was kind of you can do that. It just mechanically doesn't do anything.
Oh well, I'm gonna scare this man.
Okay, so you just want to try to show up and just startle it. Okay. So what do you do? What do you do to startle it? What does your creature do?
I want to come out the bushes, roll, and then scare him, fear.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So roll your. Actually, no, it rolls. Well, okay. Basically, you come out, and maybe it's because you have the collar on. You were going to do something really cool and scary, but really you just come out and you go boom, and the creature just kind of looks in your direction, and now it sees you and knows you're there, but it's not scared.
So do I have an action and do I have a reaction?
No, that was your action.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a reaction if something attacks you.
Oh.
But anyway, now it is now Trinity. Are you ready?
What do I see?
You see all of this.
What kind of ugly is closest to me?
Right now, the carrot crawler was close enough to bite you.
Oh shoot! I want to glimpse the temporal flood that hoe.
You want to what?
It's got glimpse the temporal flood.
You can do that. So the creature has to make an intelligence saving throw.
DC 14 intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, let's see how it does. It does not make it. Go ahead and roll damage.
What did she do to it? What did she do?
Well, first Trinity, you have to just roll damage anyway. So you roll, and it basically go ahead and roll your damage. But no matter what you do, the creature's going to get stunned.
Wait, I'm trying to see. Do I add anything?
You roll 4d8.
It takes 4d8. Okay.
Yeah, roll. Yeah, ignore the 18. I should have erased that. Just right.
Okay, I was reading the 18 like.
That's the average. That's the average amount. But you want to roll.
All right, 4d8. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 21.
21 damage.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. You basically just kind of like hold your hand to your forehead, and like a little floaty glowy eye kind of shows up in your forehead. You go like that. And a beam of energy just kind of shines on the creature, and it just when it does it, it like starts to spasm, and it just kind of rolls on its back for a minute, and it's currently stunned, like it's just like and it's for the as much as a bug can foam at the mouth, that's what it's doing. Its worm-like body's squirming. Now Trinity, roll a 1d6 to see if you can recharge that for the next time.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta roll to see if you recharge it.
1d6.
And you tell me what you roll.
6.
You have it charged for next time. All right, so that's your turn. And now it's blah blah blah. It's Grease.
No, I'm back.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you said it's stunned like on his back, like
Yeah, like for you, this is a creature with its belly exposed. You're gonna any attack you do on it is gonna be with advantage because it's stunned, it's not moving, and it's prone.
I wrote in the chat what I said.
Glimpse the temporal flood. Wow. I slowly, so like I'm walking on all fours, right? And I slowly like stand up and I like draw both my swords and I jump on it. And I want to do multi-attack.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So 1 with his bite and 2 with his short sword.
I'm like really paranoid about my eye now.
So, oh my goodness.
See the laser beam?
Oh, shoot.
It's
So,
coming closer.
Get away from your face!
As long as it's not in my eye, it's fine. I just didn't realize, like I said, it was going to reflect off the lens and go right back into my eye.
I'm adding stuff. 2, 18.
Do you know what to roll? I mean, what to add?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then.
And I was going to say, Marlon, you're next because this creature doesn't get a turn because it's stunned. So you'll be next.
Good job, temporal flood.
Whoops, a temporal flood.
You're overpowered to move.
I thought it was coming out her staff.
It has nothing to do with her staff. It has to do with her, but it can come out your staff.
For the first bite, 16.
16 hits.
The second bite, 9. Or no, I mean for the first like sword hit, 16. Second sword hit is 9, and then the bite.
You roll with advantage, right?
Oh.
Each one was with advantage. Thank you, Trinity.
Yes.
You're thinking really hard.
Wait. Okay, it's fine. I'll know that for next time. Roll with advantage.
Like I'm assuming you hit with each and every one.
Yeah, 16, 9, and 18.
Well, the 9 missed. So.
Okay.
So just roll for damage for. I'm assuming that's a sword and a bite.
Yeah.
And did you read about your blood frenzy?
Yes.
Okay.
Ew, you bleeding.
2. So the bite is 6 damage. And then 1d6. So the bite is 6 damage, and the sword is 5.
Okay, it's still technically alive, and even though it's a disgusting, disgusting thing you bit into, it does count as blood, and you are now in a blood frenzy.
So when I bite it, I start going crazy. I'm like,
Yeah, he's got a bloodlust that's a little uncontrollable right now. And Marlon, what are you doing? Or
I'm gonna
Crowley,
cast.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
On the Karen Crawler?
Yeah, on Karen.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, you don't get advantage because that's a range attack, but go ahead.
by the way.
Yeah.
After this, like, after we kill this, I have to go.
It's time to go. All
yeah.
The target must succeed a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, which is going to be... What does it have to beat? You don't even know, do you?
Doesn't say on here, I believe. Yeah, no, it doesn't say on this.
Either way, it didn't make it, so don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah. So, 1d8 radiant damage. Fun. Do I add it to anything or just that?
It's just the straight roll.
Okay, so 1.
One. I will say, just because we have to tie this up, that's enough. Like, basically, she stuns it, it rolls over, attacks it, bites it, blood frenzy. And then you, after you like kind of light it up, that's enough to kind of crispify it. You kill it, like you basically kill it. It kind of comes to a complete stop. And since this is ending, because we have to end because Malcolm's got to go. As this thing dies, you guys actually see, even though the gates to this door were open, this ruckus that you guys created right here at the entrance was enough to get the creatures that were inside to notice that there was something happening. And you guys see at least 10, if not more, small lizard-like people that we'll decide later if like actually see this, and some of them are in the process of actually closing the gate doors that were actually ajar and that you couldn't see. And so these creatures see all this, are starting to close, and you're now like, you know that whatever these creatures were on the inside know you're there, and they're preparing for you guys to come in.
I want to. Okay, so I have the spell command. Can I do it on multiple or just one person, on one creature?
I think what you just cast was your action.
Oh, so we're basically still in fighting mode.
Yeah, like when we come back, we're still going to be in combat. But like I said, since Malcolm has to go, we're just going to cut it short. But like keep that in mind. Right now, Grease is in blood rage mode. And you just did your action, but all of you can see these creatures like starting to close these gates, and just even a curious glance. In fact, I'll do it. I'll open it up on the map a little bit more. Basically, you guys can see at least this much into the map, and just from there, and it's, like you can see, there's multiple creatures inside there, and these small lizard-like creatures are like currently trying to shove the door closed.
Dang.
Got a glimpse of temporal flood the door.
Well, I thought we had to end because Malcolm said it was over.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I know what
He
I'm
muted
doing.
it. So what's going on? You muted.
Okay. Yes.
Do you have to go right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we think-
If anything, what we'll do, since you got to go, I'll just splice in the part from last time because this is the part where the Karen Crawler comes out and you guys dealt with that because the warden had nothing to do with that. And then, but yeah, we'll kind of skip that part. But so do we need to go and tie this up since you're about to leave? Okay, so the same thing as last time. As you guys are dealing with the Karen Crawler, the kobolds are just starting to try to hurry up and close those inner doors to make it where it's harder for you guys to get inside. And you guys can see there's lots of kobolds. In fact, anybody who wants to can make a really quick perception check.
Oh, dude.
Okay, I got a 12.
Well, I got a. What do I add for perception?
Wisdom.
Oh,
I got a 16.
16.
Okay.
Got
Mm.
20 modified.
Okay. Well, the two of you. Well, Haras sees this I guess she gets a clearer image. Maybe it's because she's just a little bit taller. But all of you get a slight glimpse of. It looks like kobolds, but they have wings and they're actually flying slightly above. And all of you
Gargoyles.
they kind of resemble that, but they look like kobolds. They just happen to be wings. But Haras, what you can clearly see is that they're actually holding large stones at the same time. So yeah, it's like it looks like they're preparing for you guys to come in after them.
Gargoyle. Flying.
There too.
Like I said, we ended right where. But the main reason, just so you guys know, the main reason I did this whole thing, I wanted you guys to have a proper amount of hate for the warden before you got here.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill that warden. Don't worry.
I realized that you guys didn't have it. Like you guys were like, it's just this guy following us. Like, no, you need to hate him.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
Okay, and go for it.
I will. Just wait.
He gonna open his mouth.
Just wait.
Just wait till my scare works. I'm gonna kill him, bro. Just wait.
All Trey gotta do is glimpse the temporal flood.
Glimpse of temporal blood.
But all right, I'm glad we finally got to play a little bit. Hopefully we get to play again. I'm hoping this is enough to at least get started. I can put the first part of this adventure on YouTube and all that good stuff.
You need to get to what you call it? Your laptop.
Oh my god. Just bring it to me.
You guys are fun at work.
No.
Dylan, I'm being serious. Like, just bring it to me. I don't got time to go back and forth.
Oh, hurrah!
Dylan, hey, help your sister.
Just unplug it and bring the mic into Jordan and bring me the laptop and the
What
plug.
is that?
Oh, guys.
Okay, I gotta go back.
Is that Fall Guys?
Yeah.
Who was that? It was the dude.
Oh, that was what's his name? What is his name? That guy that keeps on yelling, talking about gay frogs.
Oh,
Alex Jones. Yeah, he's insane.
Yeah.
Y'all still hear me?
Yes, but I'm about to end it. When I end it, it ends it for everybody.
How can y'all hear me? I got the laptop closed.
how can y'all hear me? I got the laptop closed.
I'm walking down the staircase. How can y'all hear me?
Magic.
Where's the microphone on my laptop? I don't even see it.
Bye, guys. Boop.